from Nelson Mandela, Madiba, Kwame Nkrumah.
Okay, this is Black Unit TV. I'm here and I'm going to speak with this lovely gentleman.
So my name is Barry Griffin. I am a senator in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. I'm vice president of the Senate and chairman of the Bahamas Trade Commission. And so I'm here at this African-Caribbean Trade Conference where I was the keynote speaker yesterday. So happy to be here from the Bahamas promoting trade and investment and business between Ghana and the Caribbean, between Africa and the Caribbean.
Okay, thank you so much, Senator Griffin. How does it feel to be back home?
It feels great. So this is my second time in Ghana.
Wow.
I absolutely love Ghana. The people are amazing, warm and friendly. I love the sights. I love being in town. I just sort of feel at home. Now, it is very hot in Ghana. So that's the one thing. I thought the Bahamas was hot, but Ghana is hot. Yes.
Have you tasted any food yet?
Not so. Yeah, I've had some of the food on all the trips, but so far I've only had like the hotel food so far. So tonight will be the first time we kind of venture off into sort of eating like sort of a local taste at a local restaurant.
I'm hoping you'd enjoy it.
Yes. What do you recommend that I try?
You can try some fufu.
I had fufu last time.
Okay.
Anything else?
Keke. Oh, jollof rice.
Oh, I love jollof. And there's the debate, Ghanaian jollof or Nigerian jollof. So last time, Ghanaian jollof won for me, so I'll try it again and see if it's still as good.
Oh,
yes.
Very good. So what do you think we are going to benefit from this African-Caribbean Business Trade Expo?
So I think Africa stands to benefit a lot. So Africa right now trades a lot with Europe, continental Europe. We want Africans to see the Caribbean as a new marketplace. We're not just here for business, we're family. We are tied by history, by culture, by blood. And so we think that doing business with family is always better than doing business with outsiders. And so I think African businesses can expect to get more sort of fair and equal treatment by working with people from the Caribbean. Also, the Caribbean offers a gateway to the Americas, to Latin America, and to the North American market. And so we want Africans to see a place to sell finished goods. We know it's very difficult for Africans to get finished products into Europe, for example. They just want to take, your raw materials. And so we love the culture and the sort of finished work that we see here. So we're going to buy your goods finished. We also want Africans to see the Caribbean as a place for partnership, where we embed our cultures, our unique, experiences and techniques and knowledge and technologies and create something new for the world. And so we see sort of a new sort of era of trade and cooperation that can happen between Africa and the Caribbean.
Yeah. I'm just going to take you off a little course.
Mm-hmm.
You've heard of Ibrahim Traoré, the current president of Burkina Faso?
Yes.
What do you think about what he's doing?
Well, what are you talking about specifically?
Okay, specifically about he taking control of Burkina Faso and trying to make it Burkina Faso not being influenced by any foreign political entity around.
So here's my general view. I think that every country has the right of being sovereign, of running their own affairs. I believe people who are indigenous to any place should have the God-given right to be the master of their own universe, the master of their own resources. And so I like leaders who lead from that sort of view. I won't comment in particular on any particular world leader and their particular policies. Again, I'm from outside of Africa, and so I don't want to get involved in the internal politics. But I do believe that, now this is a new era in which the people want to own. We're experiencing the same thing in the Caribbean. People don't want to just work in their economy. They want to own their economy. They want to own their natural resources. And so this is something we're grappling with in the Caribbean right now. And so I would say that generally speaking, this is a new era in which I think people are sort of rising and wanting to be masters of their own destiny.
Do you foresee something like that happen in Africa soon? Like other leaders trying to take up?
I think it's probably happening now.
Okay.
But I also think it's going to be up to the new generation of younger people who come with new, bright, innovative ideas and do things differently, because even the way uprisings were done in the past, I think it happens differently. Look at what's going on right now in the world in terms of trade. We see now that data and information and technology are sort of what's driving the conversation now. And so even in terms of the U.S., black people using their economic power in terms of not supporting certain companies. And so I think the revolution is going to look different than it is in the past. You know, we're going to speak with our sort of minds. We're going to speak with our money. We're going to speak with our resources. And so I think we can expect that from a new generation of young people.
Okay, you're a young man. I want you to advise the youth out there that's seeking to go into entrepreneurship. It's crazy out there. You get the fear of what could happen and all that. So if you could give us a piece of advice, just carry along.
So I'm a corporate attorney by profession. I'm also an entrepreneur. I engage in international business. As I said, I also represent the Bahamas in terms of trade. And the one thing that I can say is that the world is not separated like it used to be. Anyone, anywhere in the world has access to markets across the globe. So right now you can have a poor kid in Ghana in the middle of nowhere. But if he has access to TikTok, for example, he can amass a following and customers in the amount of millions of people. I tell young people in the Bahamas, we are a small country. We have under 500,000 people, but we have young men in the Bahamas who are going viral on TikTok, and they have hundreds of thousands of people following them. And I tell them, don't just entertain these people, sell to them, because these are your markets. And so to any young person listening to me in Africa, in the Caribbean, or around the world, I would say now more than ever, the entire world is truly your marketplace. Don't think of the small people in your village or your town or your city or your country. Think of the world as a possible place for clientele. And you can sell your knowledge, you can sell your culture, you can sell physical products, but so don't be limited. That would be my advice.
Thank you so
Yes.
much. I hope you can enjoy some wache as well.
What is that?
Wache.
Tell me.
Mixture of rice and beans.
Okay, say it again.
Wache.
Wache.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to ask for that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you will enjoy it.
Yes.
But normally after speaking with us, we want you to say something small. So Black Unit TV, the voice for the voiceless. So if you can just do that for me.
Black Unit TV, the voice for the voiceless.
I go float and swing and scream and sing.